Hi guys, welcome to Souls No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your Timeless Tarot. Whenever it is that you're tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing really, really well. So we're using the Karmic Completions deck to set the theme for your reading today. Can we have a message for the collective? And these are general. It may not resonate. Please only take what does and leave the rest. Right, okay. It says, I am proud of the choices that I make. We've got never give up on yourself, but it was kind of like a bit skew with. And then we've got karmic debt paid off. Be strong in your independence. The veil has been lifted. Sever ties to toxic people. Never give your power away. It seems like, I don't know, a lesson that you've learned, or a lesson that you're needing to learn with this karmic debt being paid off here. This is learning the lesson. When you pay off karmic debt, it's like you've understood the point of your karma and the lesson that you took from that. So it very well could be the lesson was to never give up on yourself. You have never give up on yourself, never give your power away. Very similar energies. That could have been the fundamental lesson that it is that you learn on an old karmic cycle. So you being strong in your independence has allowed you to sever ties to toxic people, places and things. A veil was lifted and you saw something very clearly, whether it's the people that you needed to cut off. But I feel that you are very proud. Yeah, I was just about to say you are very proud. Your ancestors are very proud. Spirit is very proud of the choices that you made, which allowed you to be in a position now where you've paid off this karmic debt. That means you've made wise choices. May not be forever in every single choice, but enough of them were made in the right areas of your life for you to pay this karmic debt off. It says your destiny cannot be tampered with. Your destiny cannot be tampered with. So everything that you experienced was meant to be something, like I say, an experience that helped you identify what this karmic debt was, what the lesson was that you needed to learn. So those experiences were also part of your destiny. I keep seeing the Four of Wands. It keeps sliding out. Oh God, now the Tower wants to show itself to me. Right, okay, let's jump in with this. I think the cards are ready to talk. Right, show me I'm proud of the choices that I make. This obviously could be a past, present, or future energy. So take it where it resonates. You've got the Three of Wands. Show me I'm proud of the choices that I make. Oh my gosh. Right, okay, we've got the Star. I love that. There's like a starry sky on both of those. Show me this never give up on yourself. Show me never give up on yourself for the collective. I feel these choices that you were made, it's like you were guided to make them. I don't know if you were connected spiritually, receiving some sort of guidance, downloads, insight as to the direction that you were to be moving in. Got Three of Swords, never give up on yourself. Right, show me the Three of Swords, never give up on yourself. Show me this energy. Why is the Three of Swords here? King of Pentacles. Right, show me karmic debt paid off. The veil has been lifted. Be strong in your independence and severing ties to toxic people. Confusion. Seven of Cups. Oh my God, there's the damn devil. Ay, ay, ay. He was in the last reading. Yeah, the devil. Show me why the Seven of Cups and the devil is here. It just feels that this is what the karmic, as it says there, karmic debt paid off. This is what you had to experience. This is what it feels like to me. Show me the Seven of Cups and the devil. Show me Seven of Cups. Knight of Swords. Show me this devil energy. I don't like, well actually it's not, I was going to say, I don't like the devil to be the only major arcana in here, but it's not. We've got the star. Oh gosh, that's so weird. I keep seeing the Four of Wands. And it made it out in the reversed. Right, okay, let's jump into this. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Chariot. Your destiny cannot be tampered with. Look at that. Cycle, oh, look at that, look at that. You stood in your power with the Queen of Wands. You were strong in your independence. You walked away and you closed out a cycle. And that is why this karmic debt has been paid off. And because of that, your destiny cannot be tampered with. You closed out this cycle and it propelled your life forward. It moved you on to a brand new timeline. I feel that you are now in alignment with the path of your destiny. And no matter how long it took you in this old cycle or to close out this karmic path that you were on, it doesn't matter. Everything's waiting for you. It just feels like this person's like, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Let's get there. But your destiny cannot be tampered with. Everything is still there. There is no rush. That's what I am going to say to someone. There is no rush. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Yeah, so these choices that you either have made in the past, that you currently are in the process of making, or will need to make in future, I feel as though some sort of guidance, very well could have been spiritual guidance, or you feel as though you were led. You were led to make the right choice. You were led to make certain decisions that now put you in a position where you can be proud of the choices that you make. I feel as though you've gained like an inner strength, a renewed sense of faith, trust, whether it's in your ancestors, in the universe, in whatever. But there's something that you expect now, that have a positive expectation of, whether it's connecting with your spirit guides, your ancestors, whatever. But anyway, you're proud, or will be proud, of the choices that you make if you listen to the guidance that is moving you in a specific direction. You may not see what the outcome is going to be, but spirit sees. So when you get those like intuitive nudges to do something and you're like, well, why? It's like, follow that. Follow that. As long as it's not telling you to hurt anybody. Right, this karmic debt paid off. This was giving me just what it is that you were dealing with. Seven of Cups and the Devil. Now that is a real confusing energy. And we had both of them in a reading, I don't know, from earlier on this week, where it was like, choose wisely, and the devil was in the reverse. So I was like, you're not going to choose the same as what you chose last time. This was the lesson. This was the path. Like literally not all of your options being manipulated. You thinking that you've got 7 of these, life paths to pick, or these 7 of these relationship partners, not seeing that behind all of them was the devil. So every one of these options was meant to, control you or have you unhealthily attached to it, or, I don't know, whatever the devil represents. Stokes and feeds your vices or, your temptations. I don't know. But all of these options had some sort of unhealthy attachment to it. And that's why you were being asked down here to sever ties to toxic people. It may have been all people that you had. I can't hold all these cards up. But you can see these strings. You've got to sever the ties. And it may have been all people in your life. Because the veil was lifted and you saw something clearly. Where you were confused before, when the veil was lifted, you saw something clearly. And it's like, you got the hell out of Dodge. It's like this person sees, like, it almost feels like when you're watching like a movie with like a very overt bad person in it, and there's like that window of opportunity for you to escape. It's giving me that energy. Where somebody escapes when they fall asleep or when they're not looking, or they actually manage to. So I feel as though, I don't know if it was your spirit team that got you out of this situation, or gave you this epiphany, or allowed something within the clouds to kind of disperse so that you could see exactly what it is that you were looking at once this veil was lifted. Because before, when the veil was there, it's like you couldn't quite make out that it was the devil that you were dealing with. It may have been masquerading as, somebody else or something else in terms of its energy. But when the veil was lifted, you were like, oh my God, I've been dancing with the devil. And it's like, it's not, So it says there, sever ties to toxic people. And I feel as though you did. Whether through something you said, with the sword's energy, your communication. You may have spoken a truth. There may have been an argument, raised voices. Things may have been said. But this alludes to you understanding or having learned a lesson that sort of secures the knowledge that you're never to give your power away. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it's wrapped up in. Never consciously give your power away. And if things aren't clear, you've got to get clear before you even make these decisions that you can be proud of. You've got to do more research, find out more about, especially if someone's deliberately trying to cloud something for you. Then we've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. So it's like severing ties to toxic people or never giving your power away may mean that you have to move away from, I don't know, somebody that you lived with, a group of people that you once celebrated milestones with. It could be friends, it could be family, it could be, I don't know, any other kinds of people. But there's something here with never giving your power away and breaking away from what once you were kind of like attached to or wrapped up in. Because we've got this Three of Swords, I've not even spoken about this. Never giving up on yourself. Never giving up on yourself. And the King of Pentacles speaks about a commitment. I don't know, like the amount of energy or effort you had to put into, whether it's overcoming this pain or transmuting this pain, even accepting it. We had a reading yesterday that was quite heavy, and it was talking about accepting the way that somebody is, or, we can't change other people. But there's definitely something here about the lesson that you've learned. You may be able to turn pain into money, literally. Turn those painful experiences into a business, into something financial, where you're a boss or you're a leader, you're able to impart this wisdom that you have learned on this old karmic cycle, paying off this karmic debt. You're going to be able to turn something painful into something that's going to generate stability for you. This is Taurus energy, the King of Pentacles. And that's all about your second house, which is money, how you make money, the things that money can buy. So I just see like a transformation of turning pain into abundance in some kind of capacity, whether it's health, because health is also wealth, or this is actual money and resources and practical things. But you never giving up on yourself means that you are going to be able to, if you're not in this phase yet of turning your pain into something else, transmuting that energy. That will happen if you never give up on yourself and you never give your power away. Right, I don't know if I even want to clarify it. Let's use this deck. I don't want to use any more tarot. Let's use this deck. We've had a lot of repeating cards out of the last four readings, I think, on this channel. We'll see. Any more messages? I see a card that's not supposed to be in here. Or did I see incorrectly? Oh, no, I did. I was going to say. And this is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Okay, that's following your heart. Taking action towards what the heart wants. Right, we've got grounded. We've got shadow on top of the damn devil. Karmic path. Past life. Exactly. Death. This is the end of you being anchored into a really heavy past life karmic path where you very well could have been, I don't know, interacting with or only being attached to other people's shadows. We spoke about all of those options and things being clouded and you not really seeing what it is that you were attached to. And behind the clouds is this devil and the shadow. But a veil is either being lifted already, is going to be lifted, that helps you see clearly what it is that you're dealing with. But there's some kind of karmic path that you were grounded into, anchored into. And the reason for it is because it's a past life, or a past life pain that you came into this life experience on a subconscious level being aware of, or not being aware of, because that's the whole point. It's subconsciously. You've attracted, you've manifested. It's like you've almost pulled this past life experience with you. And that may have even been the debt, because it says karmic debt paid off. You may have been born into this debt. And you're now, like I say, clearing it off, but it's something that came with you from a past life. This is so weird. When it's over. And then we've got power. It's over when you reclaim your power. I'll just spat everywhere. So they never give your power away. So when you close out an old cycle, when you really learn the lesson, when you recognize that change is needed and things cannot go back to the way that they were, that's when you don't give up on yourself. That's when you reclaim your power or take your power back from those you've given it to. This is fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I think I want to read that death. Let's read that one and wrap this up. It says the noticeable end of a cycle or situation. And this is, like I say, it's past life and it's karmic as hell. This is what's ending. This is what is ending. A noticeable end of a cycle or situation, grieving and mourning a loss in order to heal. And didn't we say that? Never giving up on yourself. You may have to allow yourself to feel this. Feel this. But when we heal, we only heal through our ability to feel it. So whether this is recalling memories or talking about past experiences, because it's swords card, should I say. So that is part of the healing process. That is also you never giving up on yourself, because it's you acknowledging this hurt and pain that you've been through. It says allow feelings of grief and sadness to move through you with ease. Meditate on this when you want to honour an ending, a loss, or letting go in your life with grace. Without death, there is no life, and without life, there is no death. This is just like it says that, this is the conclusion of you karmically clearing all of your debt off by closing out this cycle once and for all. I absolutely love that for you, and I hope that you managed to get something from this anyway. Take care, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.